You've said savers are losers. That's one of my favorite quotes of yours. I'm curious, when you say savers are losers, what is the average person, the person that doesn't have a lot of extra money at the end of the month, supposed to do then?
Save real. Silver today is $45, I think.
Yeah.
Gold is $3,500. I started saving this when it was $1. I have boxes of silver and I have boxes of gold. I own gold mines. I've taken 2 gold mines public, one on Toronto Stock Exchange, one on New York Stock Exchange. I believe in sound money. I don't work for this fake garbage, but that's what schools teach you to do. This is not money. This is called toilet paper. And they can print as much as they like of it. And it's killing us right now. It's killing this country. So I was just talking to you, I was in Zimbabwe last week.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Zimbabwe in 2002. You know, when you guys may have seen them, here's 100 trillion Zimbabwe dollars. Everyone's laughing at Zimbabwe. So I was in Zimbabwe in 2002. I'm a hunter. I'm a politically incorrect hunter. So I'm out there in Zimbabwe. I'm looking at this stuff. And the next year, I went back again. The Zim dollar collapsed. And I'm in a truck, a hunting truck. And these truckload full of black guys with AK-47s. They're called war vets. Why they call them that, I don't know. They came up there, just went like this. All we can do is this. When the currency collapses, the economy collapsed. So that's why I say to Americans, I said, America is doing exactly the same thing Zimbabwe is doing now. We print money to pay our bills. There's no difference between a Zim dollar and a US dollar. So I warn people all the time, don't save this. Save silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Go for something that's not printed by the U.S. government. Like I said, I don't have oil stocks, but I own oil wells. Mm-hmm. And every month they pump oil. Guess what? They use it every month. Every month they send me a check. And because I'm in a vital industry, oil, I pay no tax. You don't have to, my friends live in Vegas or Puerto Rico. I said, if you knew the tax law, you wouldn't have to live in Puerto Rico or Vegas because the tax laws are written for capitalists. If you're not a capitalist, you pay tax.
Do you invest in anything that you can't get depreciation on? Because I know with oil, you could depreciate it. Real estate, you could depreciate it. How do you decide where to allocate your money? And at what point do you buy something like Bitcoin or gold or silver?
I'm always moving money. My problem is too much money. If you just buy assets, rich don't work for money. What the rich work for are assets. So my first property, was 1974, getting out of the Marine Corps. I was a pilot. All my friends went on to become pilots for the pension. Guess what happened to all their pensions? Gone. They took all the pensions of the pilots. Bunch of losers. But I'm not going to fall into that trap. So this is 74. So at that point, I took real estate courses, stock courses, technical trading. I go to seminars. And you know what? I'm at the little seminars and goofy things like that around Honolulu. I meet guys like you. That's where I met my friends. There were people that were actually interested in learning about money. And we became really good friends. And my best friend and I became billionaires. I met him at a seminar, said, hey, let's kick some ass. But if you hang out with losers and poor people, that's your choice. And they're probably good people, am I wrong, Like that Uber driver, in his head, I'm quite sure he has a tape or a cassette playing. I'm a good-working, hard-working poor man. Unless he changes that tape, he's a hard-working poor man. I said, have you read my book? He said, no, I don't have time. But he has time to drive an Uber. God bless him. I like Uber. Saves me from
Yeah.
DWI charges and all that other stuff. It's a great service. It's fantastic. But if a person doesn't change the tape up here, so that's why you read books and study and go to seminars and YouTube and what you guys are doing. Listen in.
So at this point, where do you make most of your income from?
Just property and oil. And I make a lot of money off of, I've been buying gold since I was not a kid, but, basically.
Mhm.
So I just paid for my house. They wanted $4.5 million for it. So I just took out some gold from my safe, paid for it. The gold only cost me $450,000. The house was $4.5 million. But because I saved gold coins, so I only paid $450 for the gold. But over the years, it went to 4.5. So I paid for that. And man, I only hang out with friends who are rich. I mean, I'm selective on that.
Yeah.
But we just get along. We're always doing deals together. So my other friend, Kenny McElroy, is one of the smartest real estate guys I know. He's doing billboards now. I said, Kenny, what the heck are you doing in billboards? He says, bonus depreciation. So that means you put 100,000 into a billboard.
Right.
You might get 500,000 depreciation. So by hanging out with smart guys, I get richer. And Ken and I are always studying together. We get together on a regular basis and we study. So when I was with those two Uber drivers, they just pissed me off the other day. Well, I don't have time, man. Tell me what I should do,
What percentage of people would you say have that mindset that they just don't have time?
Lazy people.
What percentage of the U.S.?
Probably 95%.
And what separates them from the 5%?
That was that guy. Who was that guy?
Sahil Bloom.
Everybody should listen to that.
Yeah.
We're going to link to that episode down below. Our episode with Sahil.
Highly right. We just posted it. So it's a brand new episode. So chances are you probably haven't seen it yet. So go and see it.
It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Because it's only a choice. Well, how much, people say, well, how much is enough? I said, I don't think you get it. I go, what do you mean? Say, they think money is about the dollar amount. To me, it's the game. I play Monopoly. 4 greenhouses, red hotel, oil wells. It's just a game to me. It's not serious.
Although really quick, if you're looking to cut back on expenses without really changing your lifestyle, looking at your phone bill is one of the best places to start. Most people are still paying $60, $80, or even $100 or more for something they barely even think about. That's why we're excited to be partnering with today's sponsor, Helium Mobile, because they're doing phone service completely different.
I kid you not, Helium has a plan that is literally $0 per month. It gives you 3 gigabytes of data, 100 minutes of calls, and 300 texts, no contract, no credit card, and yes, it actually works. It's absolutely perfect if you're just a light user or you want a cheap second phone line. And with the Zero plan, you'll also earn cloud points, think like credit card or airline points, but literally just for using your phone.
You could redeem those cloud points for gift cards to places like Amazon, Apple, Target, Starbucks, and more, right from the Helium mobile app. It's one more way that Helium helps you save and earn at the exact same time.
They also just launched the Sprout plan made specifically for kids. For just $5 per month, your kid can get their own line, you monitor their usage, and you can even manage how they spend their rewards within the app.
And if you need more data, they've got the Air plan for just $15 a month for 10 gigabytes, or the Infinity plan at $30 a month for unlimited. Still way cheaper than other carriers.
So guys, we've left a link down below in the description to try Helium Mobile today. Just make sure to use the code COFFEE to get $10 in cloud points, which can be redeemed for gift cards to your favorite brands after 90 days. Once again, guys, there's a link down below in the description. Thank you so much to Helium Mobile for sponsoring this episode.